kind of this week especially, when guys can kind of prove their worth in the special teams room, how that can help them kind of earn their roles elsewhere on the field? How much is that kind of emphasized, throughout the course of the whole offseason, but really this week in general?
Well, I think the emphasis on this week, it's the last opportunity, So the guys that have been here and have been through week 1 and been through week 2, and the advantage of those 2 weeks were obviously practicing against the same opponent you played in the week, so you got a lot more looks. So this week, without having those looks during the week, it really will strictly come down to the game.
This week when we were talking to Matt Collins, he was asked, what do you tell other guys that are trying to earn their role, about Coach Crossman? And he said, you have to be prepared, because there's nothing that makes you more mad than guys coming out on the field and being unprepared. What does that mean in your eyes, to be prepared?
Well, I think it goes into the whole philosophy, that flow of stats we got here, the things that really take no talent. I mean, if you don't know where your alignment is, what your assignment is, what technique you're going to use based on who your opponent is, and then knowing who your opponent is, what kind of player is he? Is he a big player? Is he an athletic player? If you don't know that stuff before the play ever starts, you're not going to be successful. So that's the stuff that we try and emphasize, but that's the whole organization, not just myself.
And then just having the opportunity to kind of see different returners throughout the course of the preseason. What have your impressions? I guess really we know what Jakeem is, but I guess really of Jalen Waddle and just kind of his ability to contribute in that aspect too.
Yeah, I think he's. We saw some of the traits that we saw on film when we evaluated him coming out of Alabama, and I think some of those same traits he's shown both on the practice field and his limited opportunities in Chicago. But we feel we have a fairly good number of guys that have the ability to go back there if we need them, which is critical. You never have enough guys that can return the football.
Is there a part of this time, this last week of preseason, then it kind of feels like football's happening, that you most look forward to? Is there something about this week or something that excites you that it's different than other weeks?
No, it's anytime you get to compete, I'm excited. So it's another week to compete. You got another opponent coming. Obviously we're going there, but another jersey across the way. So I'm excited.